Hello and welcome back to Frog Boy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew, and today we are going to have some fun. Yeah, so I noticed you probably saw the clickbait title. This is pretty cool. It's pretty funny. PlayStation continues to deliver less value. PS Plus, we're going to definitely dig into that. And then we also have new information that I made up in my own mind. The Xbox Series S is outselling PlayStation 5 2-1 now. just had to jump on the bandwagon. Yeah, dude, they're definitely outselling them. I can kind of see, like, I don't. I mean, clearly it's not necessarily true right now. I mean, obviously, but as this generation unfolds and people, I mean, look at how well the Nintendo Switch does. The Nintendo Switch freaking sells a ton of consoles. Now the cheapest model, well, now the newest model of the Nintendo Switch, which is essentially a useless freaking Switch. Well, not useless. I mean, it still does exactly what the Switch does, but it doesn't really offer any real upgrade to where you're like getting a better visual quality or anything like that. I mean, I guess the OLED does kind of lead to a little bit better I mean, like color and stuff like that, but it's a moot point. The Xbox Series S will deliver a true next gen experience on a 1080p TV for sure. Like that is like the minimum, you know what I mean? Like it will deliver a 1080p 60 frames a second experience for you. It's going good, Mr. Glass. How are you doing? So the Series S is definitely going to be like more of a theme for this show going forward. We're definitely going to talk about it more. We're definitely going to learn more about it. We're definitely going to start really putting it out there. And I have decided, in lieu of buying a new Switch, I'm going to just buy another Series S that I can actually, have in here, so I can start testing games on both consoles, so that I can deliver the best quality experience for my community. I am, because it's so hard to get in there and take my daughters and like do all that stuff. So I'm not going to buy a new Switch OLED. I've decided against that. Maybe if they put out a Switch 2, something better, I'll do that. But for now, I'm just going to grab me another Switch. Hey, Chris, how you doing? Let's see. Cabbage, how you doing, man? Clay, how you doing, guys? Xbox takes all the failed Series X chips, stacks them in the Series S, and gets. Actually, that's not true. The Series X chip is definitely bigger. It covers like a bigger. I mean, if they could do that, that would be cool, because they could definitely knock off a bunch of those um CUs to be able to do that. But no, pony's got butter. Okay, well, all right, let's go ahead and jump on Unreal Engine 5 on Series S. Will look great. Oh, yeah, it's going to look great on everything. Let's just talk about this for a second. PlayStation 5, PS Plus. This is freaking amazing. So they have decided, in their infinite wisdom of greed, they're going to give you Godfall. But no, you're not getting the whole Godfall experience. You're getting the multiplayer part of it. And you're going to be able to max out or whatever. So they're trying to suck you in with this fun part, like make you feel like, oh yeah, this game is cool, just so you'll buy Godfall. They're not even giving you the full freaking game. That's ridiculous. You don't get none of the DLCs and you don't get the full game. You basically get the online multiplayer. And you have to pay for PS Plus to get that. The Halo controller. Are you talking about getting the Elite Series 2 version of that, or just the freaking, oh, man, I gotta plug this freaking controller in. I haven't plugged it in a long time. I wonder if this will work. Oh, it is still plugged in. Great. Godfall. Yeah, Godfall was such a freaking joke, dude. I played that game for like a couple hours and I'm just like, man, I cannot do it. It's not that great. PlayStation fanboys going to be playing Twitter for 3 months. Yeah, they are going to have a whole lot of freaking Twitter to play. That's for sure. Godfall. They're literally giving you the multiplayer of Godfall for your PS Plus subscription. They continue to deliver such a low value to their consumer base. Why Xbox is out here just boom, dropping good stuff left and right. And then they just announced today that I literally get to play Lawnmower Simulator with my Xbox Game Pass subscription for free, dude. I was literally going to buy that game, but now I get to play it and see if it's cool. That's gonna save me like $49.99 right there, man. I'm so freaking pumped about that. I know it sounds stupid, but dang, man, get a mobile. I mean, it's probably going to be so satisfying the gameplay. They make a large wafer and still stuff isn't binned for Series X, goes into Series S. Yeah, I mean, if they can definitely do that, Cabbage, then yeah, they should be able to start pumping out a whole lot more Series S's really quick. PlayStation fanboys going to be playing. Oh, I already read that. Godfall is awful. Yes, it is. Wow, I thought it was a full game. Guys, I actually do have some interesting news to report on PlayStation 5. I bought MXGP 2021 on both consoles, and PlayStation does get another win when it comes to this. And I know what you're thinking. I mean, like, when you load into this game and you see the menu for the PlayStation 5 version of this game, okay? Now hold on just a second. When you look at the freaking forks on these bikes, there's like you know how like shiny brass looks like in real life, you know, like brass looks really good. Well, in the PlayStation rendition of this game on the menu screen, it looks like real brass and it looks pretty freaking good, like really sharp, really crisp. On the Xbox side, it literally looks like tan pipes. Like it's weird. I can't explain it. The Xbox version is running in Dolby Vision, but it still cannot produce that that brass metallic look. Whereas the PlayStation does it no freaking problem. But while I was checking this out, I did notice another thing that the PlayStation does, and I think it's part of the API that developers have access to. Because if you look at Miles Morales, when you first load into that game and you look at the menu screen, if you look really closely in the background, it kind of looks like the pixels are kind of moving, like they're you know, like the temporal injection, and that's kind of what it does. Like they just move from place to place or something, and it makes it appear like it's a higher resolution. It makes it look really like full and dense. Well, I noticed that exact same thing in the PlayStation 5 version of MXGP 2021. Now, neither of these effects actually translate to real gameplay like in the game. This is only in the menus and it's only in select PlayStation, like Godfall has it. Miles Morales has it, you know, now MXGP 2021, but this is not present in the Xbox version. So that's as far as the PlayStation 5 version wins, though. But once you get into the game and start playing the actual MXGP 2021 game, you will notice that the Xbox Series X version has a way better sense of speed. The PlayStation version just feels it's like smooth, but it's slow. I don't know how to explain it. It feels slower. And then yeah, dude, the worlds look way freaking better on the Xbox. Not way better. I mean, it looks basically the same for the most part. Like everything's the same, but there does seem to be more clarity in the Xbox version, but not a whole bunch. Like not a whole bunch, just enough to be like, wow, that does look a little bit better on the Xbox. It does still look pretty good on the PlayStation 5, but it definitely looks a little bit better. It's not even that big of a deal. Like it's really these games by Milestone are known to be, you know, mostly made in parody, so it is what it is. Okay, let me get to some of your guys' comments here because I'm just rambling on about stuff. Let's see. Go Packers. I'd rather pay for quality. Okay, cool. Yeah, dude, everybody wants to pay for quality, man. Like nobody has a problem with that, dude. Nobody on earth. Nobody. You see that right there, Packer, right? That PlayStation 5 right there, like that. See that big giant thing right there that just fuck, man, so big. Yeah, that's a PlayStation 5, and I was lucky enough to get one. And I buy all the games on it, like all the PlayStation first party games. I even buy games on both systems sometimes, like MXGP 2021, man. Like I do put my money where my mouth is. So yeah, man. And I do buy the quality games on Xbox as well. Sony won't do Game Pass model. Maybe they might. They might have to. They might actually get drug right into this, man. Didn't they just announce a new game for Game Pass like yesterday? Kind of robot zombie game. I thought it looked cool. No, that's not a new game. It's already out. It's called Generation Zero. I think it's already available. Like I think I've played that. I, I think that one might already be available, guys. Yeah, the Generation Zero. The fall was a disaster. Now you can look at the grass 24/7 like the ponies do with Lawnmower Simulator. It's gonna be fun, dude. Godfall was marketed as the next gen. Yeah, dude. Yeah, exactly, dude. That was just one more lie to Sony PlayStation's we believe in generations. Unless they don't sell fast enough to make us, they're like, oh gosh, man, these games aren't doing that well. We need to put them on the PlayStation 4 too, man. We need money. I mean, I get it. I don't blame them for wanting money. I mean, it's cool that they are supporting, but I mean, all the way through 2022, whoo, man, like they if Sony was smart, they would launch all the games like God of War, Horizon Zero Dawn, or Forbidden West, and Gran Turismo in like January, February, March, and then move forward. But they won't do that. They won't do that. Oh, God, was marketed as the next. Okay, PlayStation didn't get game over 90% Metacritic this year. Yeah, that's true, and I'm fair with this. I do feel like the scores that those games did receive are pretty fair. Like after my playthroughs, yeah, I do like they were fair. Go Packers! Nah, you clearly don't have a brain, and that's why you like paying for overpriced games. Yeah, Sony can't afford to spend millions on games and put them on Game Pass type service. Why not? Why wouldn't they, dude? Like seriously, if how many loyal fans do they have? Say what is it, like 120 million people that just have PS4s? Times say $15. Oh wait, I got to do 120 million. 120 million times like $15. That's like $1.8 billion a month. Like, how could they like to make $1 billion, like almost $2 billion a month? Like, seriously, Packers? Like, seriously, they can't afford that, dude? If all them guys, if every single PlayStation person out there was like, really, man, we can get all Sony first party games and other games, and what? I'm freaking live. I told her I was going live. Oh my freaking gosh, man. Oh, hold on a minute, guys. How long until you're going to be home? I don't know, babe. I got a lot of shit to do. Well, I'm already live. Well, Kaylee needs to ride to work. Okay. Bye. Oh my gosh. Hey guys. Sorry, dude. Like, this is really, really freaking irritating. Hey, I need to run for like literally 5 minutes. I need to take my daughter to work. It's literally a mile away. I'll be right back. You guys just hang out for a minute. Check out the new merch. We got new merch. Gosh dang it. Everybody's going to leave now. This is going to be freaking so irritating. We've only been on here for 14 minutes, man. Gosh dang it. Ponies be coming over to David's channel. Title of the video is going to cause a lot of ponies. I always do that. Well, we need them in here, man, so we can talk sense into them. Like, duh. Okay, like there's a reason why I do like the PlayStation freaking titles and stuff. Is because, dude, somebody needs to talk some sense into these guys, bro. Like, I own both consoles, and literally, man, I mean, like, the PlayStation's doing fine, but it's not like this super freaking wonderful thing that like does like all the best things in the world. Like, that's just not the case, man. They're pretty close right now. And it isn't bad. Like, it's not bad, dude. It's just funny. PS5 sucks. No, PS5 is all right. I mean, I like it, dude. I like my PlayStation 5. It is pretty cool. But hey, guys, what's up, Cool Breeze? Yeah, I'm just waiting for my daughter to come back upstairs so I can like run her to work real fast, and then I'll be right back. Returnal was a mixed bag. Yeah, Returnal wasn't really that great. Kana was pretty good. I'm almost done with Kana actually. I'm on the last. I got to find one more mask and then I fight the last guy. So, or one more trinket or something. And like, yeah, dude. I mean, I do play my PlayStation and I do enjoy it. I don't know, man. Everything just kind of feels. We can hear her, Andrew. We can hear her. Oh. Who here has a Series S? Yeah, my wife is busy tonight working late, so normally she's here to take my daughter to work, but Andrew. Okay, guys, what are the differences between the S and the X, guys? Mainly 4K and a lot. I mean, yeah, mainly resolution. Andrew's like the most sympathetic guy of all time. I'm not sympathetic. I am sympathetic to PlayStation. You're right. I am sympathetic. PlayStation 5 is like having like being in a relationship with like PlayStation 5 is like, gosh, she's like that ex-wife that like you still have to like give money every once in a while, you know, because like you feel bad that you no, I'm just because you moved on and got that trophy wife, and now the other one is you still kind of just feel bad, so you keep buying her stuff. I play off a 55-inch 4K. Yeah, if you're playing on a Series S on a 1080p TV, you are not going to tell the difference between performance or any of that stuff. Like, you're going to get like usually 1080p 60 frames a second, unless you're playing freaking, oh gosh, what was that one? Yakuza 7. That one's like 900p. There's a couple games they dropped it down to 900p, but I mean that really does suck. Series S, I love it, but I want the Series X because I have a 4K TV. Yeah, you're definitely gonna get a 4K. You're gonna get one. I know you're gonna get one. Oh. Hey, is she ready yet? Oh my goodness. Oh, you might miss some of the ray tracing and fancy crap in a few. No, I think that you're going to be able to at least get some of that. Because the Xbox, so most of these games are still running on last gen engines, and so it makes it hard to really optimize and really get the most out of the new chips, even on the PlayStation 5. So that's why you're seeing games that are not completely optimized. As soon as they start getting completely optimized, like you're going to see such a. I mean, think about it. Think about last generation, the games that came out at the very beginning. I mean, you look at Watch Dogs right now, and then you look at something else that Ubisoft just launched, and you're like, wow, man, wow. What time shall we return for? No, I'm just gonna leave this on while I run. I'm just gonna leave it on because it literally takes me like 3 or 4 minutes to drive her there and drop her off. So if you guys just be patient and wait for me to come back, because I don't want to have to get off and restart. That's just dumb. I already got a perfectly good freaking thing. I mean, I guess I could have Junior fill in for a minute. No, he doesn't like wearing a shirt in the house. So. So I decided to hop back on Fallout 3, and I gotta say, I thank goodness for the upgrade. Oh yeah, dude, 4K at 60 frames a second. Ooh, man. Nah, dab. Stalker 2 will tell us how good Series S will handle next gen. Yeah. So for some reason, guys, I thought Stalker 2 was coming like I thought it was going to be like one of those cross gen titles, but apparently it is clearly only next gen. And I believe it is using Unreal Engine 5 tech. So we're definitely going to see, man. We're definitely going to see with that game. So I'm definitely going to buy that one. I was going to buy Chorus right now, but I decided to pick up that game on the PlayStation 5 too. So with the white router next to God Series X. Oh, I need all that extra power to stream my games on Xbox. No, I'm just Stalker 2 is 3-month timed, I think. Yeah, it is. Man, isn't Stalker 2 Game Pass? I don't think it is, man. I do not believe Stalker 2 is coming to Game Pass. That's that's a full price game. You're gonna have to buy it. You may well be able to stream Stalker on the older system. Yeah, that might be the case. Well, if it's on Game Pass, yes. If not, Stalker 2 is going to be on Game Pass. I do not see anything about that coming to Game Pass, to tell you the truth. Just set the stuffed dog in front of the camera with a sign on it. Yeah, nah, it is. Yeah, it is. Oh, it is? Well, yeah, dude. If it's coming to Game Pass, then that's good, because normally when they say they're coming to Game Pass, they tell you that in the store. I have it pre-installed. Nice, dude. Yeah, dude. If it's coming to Game Pass, then oh my gosh, man, that is an amazing value right there. Picked up Mass Effect Trilogy and Chorvos. Okay, guys, I'll be right back. 5 minutes. Gotta grab all my accessories. Wow, all 43. Oh, wow, cool. Thanks, guys, for waiting. I really appreciate that. Okay, let's see. Oh, man, there's a lot of comments now. That's a lot of them. All right. Okay, guys, sorry about that. No more interruptions. I should have just let her take my truck, but, yeah, dude, I don't. Man, if it was like a little Honda Civic or something, I'd be like, yeah, go ahead, take the car. But yeah, dude, we're not doing the truck. Okay, guys. Alex, stream yesterday. All right, Jess and Redmond. Really like your content. I have the Series S and X. My X is still in the box. I got the Series S first, and main console that I play. Several friends play with PS5 aren't happy. Yeah, that's kind of a thing, man. That's like a general theme with PlayStation guys. Unless you're Go Packers or a couple of the other guys, man. These guys really love their PlayStation, and like the PlayStation's like the best thing ever for them. I don't freaking get it, man. I don't understand why people be like, no, man, PlayStation's better. And I'm like, is it really? Like, no, it's not. It's great, but yeah, doing very true. All right, let's see. Sony can very true. Okay, all right. I think this is where I was at when I left off, guys. The most 70 Metacritic score. Okay, I'm with. It is going to take me forever to catch back up with this. So let me just stream through here and see if there's anything really like I every one of you guys' comments are freaking amazing. I appreciate them. Just in I hope the Series S sell. Also, sells don't want developers concentrating on the Series S and dismissing. Oh no. If they concentrate on the base console, Joe, that just means that they can really, because I mean everything is scalable. So if they can scale it down or scale it up, it will get better. It's mainly going to depend on the engines that these new games are built on. All right, let's see. Component PS5, so it's all just good though. Okay, I prefer Steam. Straight S okay. I'm just shocked at how many people want to play single player games on their own. There seems to be a big appetite for those kind of. I prefer those a lot, Cabbage. To be completely honest with you, those single player story games and open world games are like really fun for me to play. I feel like I can get a lot more time out of those. Puts out a much better 1080p. Let's see. Trade. What time shall we? No. Okay, let me see. Sorry, guys. Sorry, I'm just trying to read some of this stuff. Their launch show would say come in Game Pass. Yeah, I think I remember that now, Cabbage. I do remember that. I bought 2 years of Game Pass for $110. That's a good deal. That's a really good deal. Stalker 2 is similar to Metro Exodus. So yeah, Stalker 2, that's what Stalker 2 kind of reminds me of what Metro Exodus is. Right. A bunch of DLC when you add the mods, look like a modern game. I've had a hard time believing that Stalker 2 doesn't get delayed. It's had that release date for a long time. If they were going to delay it, they probably would have already delayed Stalker 2 by now. I do not believe they, how much have I missed? Probably about as much as I did, Panda. Oh gosh. How they give away from Game Pass at your internet company. That's pretty awesome. Oh yeah. You can already install it. It's gonna say I don't think it'll be delayed. Yeah, I don't think the game's gonna get delayed. Jason Redman, I really like your content. I have the Series X. Okay, I read that one already. It's crazy considering basically every other. I think it's because a small team, and this game has been in the works for a very long time, from what I understand. You guys satisfied with the Series S? Yeah, I think Series S is actually going to be extremely popular this generation, to be completely honest with you. Let me catch that. Oh no, Alex streamed yesterday. I didn't watch it, Cool Breeze, but I did watch the King Thrash rebuttal one because it was like 10 minutes or whatever, and I was on lunch. My PS5 friends only play COD Warzone. They couldn't be happier. The crossplay works well. Jeff, how's it going? So, how is PlayStation not giving as much value? I already talked about the whole Godfall thing, man. You don't even get the full Godfall experience. You just get the multiplayer part, and then hopefully they're thinking that everybody's going to be a sucker and buy the game after that. That really sucks. They couldn't even just give you the whole game. Like, wow, that's pretty terrible. That's if you're still here. I mean, I don't know if you waited, but if you did, cool, man. I appreciate it. I'm not dissing the Series S in any way, but it's not for me. The graphics, yeah, graphics were too, man. Thrash made a video calling him a coward and how he backed out of the debate. Oh yeah, I did see that. That's the one I watched, and I was like, it makes sense because King Thrash showed that. He's like, hey man, let me come on the chat, and he's like, oh no, I'm going to bed, and I'm like, all right, dude. I mean, if you're gonna call the dude out for 3 freaking hours and then not even bring him on your show, I don't know, man. Like, I'm kind of with Thrash on that one, dude. You know what I mean? Like, if the dude's gonna call him out for 3 hours and then he comes to his show and he's like, "Hey, man, let me in. Let's debate," and he's like, "Oh no, I'm going to bed." I don't know, man. I'm gonna stand behind Thrash on that one. Like, I don't agree with the I don't always agree with the content that Thrash puts out. I mean, I used to watch him like a long time ago, and then I just kind of moved away from that. But if if the dude's gonna call him out for 3 hours and then he shows up and he's like, "Hey man, let me on your show," and then all of a sudden he's all like, "Oh no, I'm gonna go to bed now." I'm like, "Really, dude? You're gonna call this dude out on your show, have people watch there that you're getting advertising and all kinds of stuff." I mean, King Thrash makes a good point, dude. I mean, if people are sitting there giving him super chats for calling King Thrash out, and then King Thrash comes on, dude, and he calls him out and he's like, "Hey man, let me come on and debate," and he's like, "Oh no, I'm going to bed," and he doesn't debate him. I don't know, man. Like, I gotta stand with Thrash on that one, dude. Like, seriously, if somebody was doing that stuff to me on my channel and I went to their channel and called them out and they wouldn't let me come on, I'd be like, whoa, yeah, dude, that's pretty frustrating, man. I mean, I know Thrash can get over the top. I know that Thrash can get over the top. And I know, I mean, but that's the thing, man. That's the thing you bring on yourself, though. If you're gonna call the man out, and you're gonna talk about his channel and the way he makes his content, and and do that, and then when he shows up to speak for himself and defend himself, and you're gonna like not even bring him on, yeah, dude, maybe you should probably not talk about other content creators if you're not going to face them one on one. Because any person that I've talked on my channel about that like we've made comments, I would gladly bring them on my channel and talk to them. I've even had King Thrash on my channel. So yeah, Thrash is still yeah, he's definitely. But you guys got to give it to Thrash, dude, for actually, showing up to the party. Stated playing Rune King. I don't know if you guys agree with that or not, but yeah, dude, like King Thrash, he was definitely there. Oh, okay. All right. So Series S sold better on Black Friday and Cyber Monday. And since it's more readily available, it's going to sell more than the PlayStation 5. I think I'm sure the debate is coming. I hope so, man. I hope they get together and do like a real debate because, dude, calling a dude out for 3 hours on your show and then like not allowing him to come on your show when he shows up, like, I don't know, man. That just seems a little. I mean, like this dude, oh no, Alex, doesn't he call out all of us console gamers and stuff? Doesn't he like poke fun at all of us and stuff? You know what I mean? Like he's all up high on his little PC mountain and stuff, and like talking down to us like we're children or something. And it's like, dude, that right there and that right there, $1,000, man. Let me see you build a PC that would compete with those for that same amount of money, dude. Don't ban me. I come in peace. No, you're good, Shadow. Nobody's gonna ban you. Shadow, I don't blame him. Thrash records on a cell phone. A lot of people record on a cell phone, man. A lot of people record on a cell phone. That's not a bad thing, man. I mean, I would do. Yeah, I mean, like, oh no, Alex first got through. He's a funny dude, like he is. But I mean, like, if he's not gonna bring Thrash on there and let him talk, dude, like, I don't know, man. Like, I'm like, wow, man, wow, buddy. PlayStation 5 or my local pawn shop for $500. Really? Fun fact: you can't tilt your head while using. Oh no, I'm not doing that Dark Shield. Sorry, buddy. Hey, there's another thing for you to try, Professor. Dark Shield's got a new thing for you. Good evening, Shadow, Mr. Glass. I've never seen Alex bash on anyone but ponies, which is popular, like hating on Cowboy and the Yankee fans. Yeah, well, dude, that's what it is, Jeff. That's what it is, man. I mean, PlayStation did this to themselves, man. Like, you guys don't need to sit and be apologists for them. The more apologists you guys are for PlayStation, dude, the more they think they can keep ramming this stuff down your throat, dude, telling you that shit like Returnal is quality. And dude, that game was not freaking quality, man. Ratchet and Clank is cool and all, but it's a dang kids game, dude. Like, seriously, how many of you real men gamers are actually taking that seriously, dude? For real. King Thrash did it to him. Yeah, I know King Thrash did it to himself. That's what I'm saying. Like, he does, because he comes, like, his content, his content creates his content creates like drama, but I mean, like, yeah, I mean, like, dude, if you're making if you're on here to like talk about other YouTubers and make money off of that, I mean, it comes to your show, I mean, at least debate them, you know what I mean? Like, show everybody that you can handle your own, man. If you're gonna do that, at least debate them, man. I mean, and we're talking about Forza Horizon 5 being snuffed from the Game of the Year awards. If you're on console, Alex will bash toxic fan babies. LOL. Dark posted again. Yes, mod claim. Oh, yeah. Like, I mean, I don't. Hey, Jaron, how you doing, man? Thanks for coming back. It has been a while. 18 4 equals 6. What's your favorite video game franchise? I really like Assassin's Creed. It's probably one of my favorite franchises. It depends, man. If they keep going the way they're going with it, I don't know. I'm gonna try out the way they're talking about doing this, and if it works out, yeah, Psychonauts is definitely a kiddie game, dude. I don't think Psychonauts or Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart should be in the Game of the Year category, bro. Like, I don't feel that way. I liked both of them. I thought they were both good, but I don't feel like they were like, oh man, that's definitely like my game of the year. Like, neither of them. I have nothing personal against ponies. It's just fun to laugh at them and kick them while they're. I know, man. The ponies say a lot of dumb stuff. Like, I get it, man. But I mean, like, I don't know. I mean, I can see where both guys are coming from on that. What's up, Andrew? It's Russell. I managed to secure a pre-order for a PS5 on Cyber Monday. Nice. Best Buy. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it though, because I don't feel like paying $70 for games. If you got an Xbox already and you got a good deal on Game Pass, I mean, the PlayStation games will go on sale. I haven't seen them go on sale nearly as much as they used to. But I mean, we are still in just the first year. I think they will start moving into more discounts for the games here shortly. So I don't necessarily think you'll be paying $70, especially if you already got an Xbox. Alex only bash on Fanboy and King Thrash is one of them. Yeah, I know. I just thought that I just think that, I mean, he should have at least let him on his show to talk to him, and like prove his point. Because if he would have, like, King Thrash would have got on his channel and like completely like done what King Thrash does, and like Alex could have, pointed that out, you know what I mean? Like, he could have had something there that was that was meaningful. You know what I mean? Like, he could have freaking turned that thing, and you know what I mean? Like, he could have handed it to him on YouTube Live, man. He could have. There's just so many different ways that thing could have turned out if he would have brought him on. Then he could have been like, yeah, man, I called him on. He didn't come on. He didn't change my mind. He didn't make anything different. Like what's the point? And then, for him to be like, no, man, I'm going to bed. Oh, come on, man. You could have done better than that, Alex. You could have done better. Just bought Assassin's Creed Odyssey on Xbox. That is a good freaking game, dude. That is a good game. You are going to like it. Psychonauts is multiplat. Very true. Ratchet and Clank is a mascot game like Mario, Sonic, and a lot of people grew up on it. Oh, I see. So they gets a pass because of that. Like I don't get what that's supposed to mean, my dude. Don't get. Oh man, dude, am I really that far away? Yeah. Psychonauts 2 doesn't deserve any awards. I mean, they were both good in their own rights. They could definitely have a kids game category. You know what I mean? Like it would have been good. Oh, if I do keep it, it will be my first PlayStation. I think you'll find things to appreciate. I think you'll find things to appreciate, Russell, with the PlayStation 5. I mean, I do. There's things I appreciate on my PlayStation 5. I do enjoy playing my PlayStation 5. I mean, I know I get on here and bash it every once in a while, and that's just I mean, it sells. Okay, people like to watch that for some reason. Halo Infinite is low quality narrative. Yeah, dude, that's a bad narrative. I'm coming from like literally 25 years of being a PlayStation guy to telling you that if you're an Xbox fan, man, like you really are not. The gap is not as wide as the PlayStation fanboys make it sound like. It's not even close to being that wide. Yeah, like some of those PlayStation games, like The Last of Us was really good. The second one, it was good, but not as like earth shattering as the first game. Ghost of Tsushima, it was good, but I mean, you've already played 12 Assassin's Creed games that are basically the same thing, but it was good. Like it was good. Like the story was good, the visuals were pretty good. Assassin's Creed worlds look better than the Ghost of Tsushima ones. Like there's more technology going in with all the bushes and everything moving and stuff, but like the level of detail and textures, the Ubisoft games are definitely more detailed. Every platform has my frog. My electricity was gone. That's when I wasn't here. We lost the chick. Oh, I'm 28 and I love Ratchet and Psychonauts. Yeah, I mean, they're both good games. Nobody's saying they're bad games. I just don't think they're freaking game of the year games. Ponies are getting so defensive of late, which means Xbox is doing the right thing. That is very true. Resident Evil is my favorite franchise. Bought Resident Evil 2 4 times alone. I played Resident Evil 2 on PlayStation. I played Resident Evil 2 on Nintendo 64. And then I also played and then I did the Resident Evil 2 remaster. Assassin's Creed, great franchise. Which game in the franchise do you prefer from the old ones and the new ones? I'm always going to have a soft spot for the very first Assassin's Creed. Like that game is like really, really one of my favorite ones. And then Unity, like it goes in this order. It'd be like Assassin's Creed, and then Assassin's Creed Unity, Assassin's Creed 2, Assassin's Creed 2, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, and then like my least liked one was probably Syndicate. Okay. Most ponies are kids in their 20s. I don't know if that's true, Gadget. Well, maybe. Dude, like brand loyalty and stuff like really kicks up a lot of freaking emotions in people, dudes. Like seriously. I'm not gonna lie, man. When I had that aha moment when my Xbox One X was giving me a better gaming experience than my PlayStation 4 Pro, like I was pretty depressed for a while about that. I'm not even gonna lie, dude. There's no lying about that. I was really depressed actually at first. Like I was so mad I didn't even want to look at my PlayStation 4 Pro. It literally took me a year to even touch the PlayStation 4 Pro again after that. Like seriously, it took a while, dude. See, there you go, YT Shadow, with your little rude trash comment, dude. Like, you don't have to say stuff like that. You don't have to say stuff like that. You could just be like, yeah, every gaming console has their mascot. You don't have to say the whole trash thing, dude. That's just stupid, man. That's why people get on your shit in this stream, dude. That's why they argue with you, man, because you say stuff like trash when like you clearly don't know what you're talking about because your Xbox is smoking, so you won't get to play Xbox. Psychonauts doesn't deserve any award, nor does Ratchet. I hope you agree, Shadow Pony. Shadow Pony. Pony do it to themselves when they say dumb stuff in their gymnastics. Same thing will happen to Xbox fanboys when that happens. Yeah. Yeah, dude. I mean, like I'm with the I don't really care what the fanboys are. I loved Assassin's Creed 2. Assassin's Creed 2 is a good one. I did like that one. I don't know why I liked Unity so much. I just really liked Unity a little bit better than I liked Assassin's Creed 2. Like I mean, not much. I mean, it's like, yeah, dude, like just a little bit more. The parkour in Unity was so freaking great. And I still play Unity today. You know what I mean? No, most ponies are 30s and older. That's what I don't know. I assume the chief is the mascot. Oh, well, I'm assuming that too. My favorite game is The Witcher. Actually, I think his name is Blinks. Blinks Timesweeper. Isn't he the mascot of Xbox? My favorite game is The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, game of the year. Witcher 3 would probably be my second favorite game. Castlevania Symphony of the Night is my first. Proof. Wow, what is with you guys on Proof, man? He'll get on the channel when he solve 18 to 4. Creative gamers take things. A lot of Sony fans were kids or teens when the first Ratchet came out. If you want to be technical, I'm pretty sure it was Crash Bandicoot that was supposed to be the PlayStation freaking mascot dude. Ratchet and Clank didn't come out until what, PlayStation 2 or PlayStation 3? Yeah, PlayStation 2. You mean most people who play Bug Snacks are in their 30s? I don't know. Dash would have just made it a shouting match while dropping the N word a lot. Yeah, that is very true. You're right, Christian. I mean, maybe that is a good thing he didn't bring him on there just because of that, because he would have been saying that a lot. Shaq, how's it going, man? Welcome back. Dang it. Oh my gosh, man. You guys got a lot of comments in here tonight. Thank you, Onyx. Andrew is playing Twitter VR. I will be later. I definitely will be playing some Twitter VR later. Some VR Twitter. I think I can download Twitter on this. Playing Twitter. The PSVR version of it. Oh wait, I scrolled way too far. Dang it. Why do I always do that? So Metroid shouldn't win because it's a kid's game too, right? I don't necessarily think Metroid should be in there either. I don't think. Yeah, dude, I don't know. I can think of at least 5 other games, minimum, at least 5 other games that were a better experience than Ratchet and Clank or Psychonauts. And I haven't completed Metroid Dread yet, so I can't say if that one's worth it or not. Only bots say that shit. Well, if the games are $70. Wait. What was that? What was that again? Corey Rose says, who says you have to pay $70 a game? Only bots say that shit. I thought PlayStation fans love paying $70 for the games, bro. Like, I mean, I do. I mean, maybe I'm just a sucker though for paying $70 for these games. You don't own any next gen console. Wait, YG Shadow, you don't own a PS5? I thought you owned a PS5, dude. Has a larger fan base. You guys know Stalker 2 will be on PS5 too. Yeah, 3 months after. People keep saying Xbox is under 4. When did you have him on your show? Oh, King Thrash? It was a while ago. He came on. How much are the games then? I even had Beast of Truth. I had Beast of Truth and then King Thrash, and then right after them was gosh, who else came on? I don't know. I just kind of opened it up and I let whoever wanted to come in that night. Because King Thrash wanted to come in, so I let him in. How much are the games? Yeah, dude. I mean, like $70 is the going price, dude. That's what they told us. $70 was going to be the price, and that's what we was going to pay because we were going to get the most highest quality games, and they were going to let the games do the speaking for them. And to this day, man, I don't think I've played one PlayStation 5 game that is worth 70 freaking dollars. I don't think that is the case. Manny, he really was tired. I hope he wasn't ducking. Yeah. IT Shadow, yes. 3-month time. You just said for Shadow, we care about the Stalker 2 on Game Pass. So Metro, yeah, okay. So I already read all that. PS5 is great. Netflix player, 3 months. 3 month isn't much, not like Deathloop, which is 1 year or more. Yeah, well, that's good. At least you guys get to play Stalker 2 in 3 months. There's an online Reddit poll showing ages majority owners. Deathloop coming to Xbox. Yeah, Deathloop will be there in about a year. Plague Tale sequel is also on Game Pass. They said 2022 for that, but I don't remember them saying an exact date for that. But I do want to see that game. Horizon Forbidden West is going to be one freaking good game. Like, I'm definitely looking forward to it. Poppy Woody, what's up, man? King Thrash is nothing. It has been proven that he runs his mouth without playing. Forget about that clown. The Feb seems far away. Yeah, it does. That's like almost 3 months right now. Your timed exclusives are bullshit. I think timed exclusives are crap, dude. I think they should just be on everything right out the gate. Whereas Xbox's original IP built from the ground up this gen, it's coming. It's coming. But we'll know next. We'll know at E3. Okay, we'll know at E3. Jeff, wait for E3. And you'll see. Wait for E3. Here's $70, bro. I'm not saying it's not, but you don't have to pay if you don't want to. It's not rocket science. Yeah, but what's the whole point of, like, dude? I'm a freaking gamer. Like, when a game launches, I want to play that game the day it launches. So therefore, I have to pay $70 on PlayStation 5 for my games. Oh, it doesn't have Dolby Vision. It actually has. It's a bad Netflix player. Oh, Jeff B. Game and Star. Oh wait, dude, you can't even free. Yeah, that's right. You cannot get Dolby Vision on. Hey, you know what though, Cabbage? We need to. I mean, seriously, I'm seeing something on a PlayStation 5 version of a game that is not on a native Xbox Series X game, which has got me a little like, wow, how is that not even possible? Like, and the Xbox version of MXGP 21 does have Dolby Vision. Like, I'm gonna be doing a video about it just to show you guys the difference and stuff, but this is pretty insane. Actually, let me see if I can take a snapshot of it and then send it to Twitter, and then you guys can check it out there too. Okay. We'll do it on the Xbox first, and then I'll switch over to the PlayStation 5 and do it. Because this here, I'll at least be able to get a 4K picture. Whoa, the PlayStation jumped on first too, so we'll check that one out. Wow, we were loading into the Xbox version, and the PlayStation decided, because I was playing the PlayStation last, so I had it set to that. And then when the Xbox turned on, it was already on that, so it turned the PlayStation on. That's weird, huh? So confusing. So confusing. PlayStation's like, no, play me, play me. You always play the Xbox, play me. I'm like, well, PlayStation, you just don't do what the Xbox does most of the time. You don't deliver that amazing. I got to turn the sound down. Okay, so we're right here. I don't know if it's going to let me take this picture. Oh, cool, it did. All right. I wonder if this is even going to show me Twitter post. Oh dang. I did not put PS5 on that one. Okay, so I got to name the Xbox one. Sorry guys, this is going to take a second. I mean, it's not that bad because these things do load pretty quickly. Okay, so this is in Dolby Vision and everything, which is kind of weird, man. Oh wait, this already says it's on Xbox. Okay, cool. I'll upload that and then I'll get right back to the stream, guys. Sorry about that. All right, go back. Okay, now if you look at the PlayStation, let me see if it pulled up right. I know that those upload at 4K, so hopefully it worked the way I wanted it to. Because I don't know if this is gonna actually work. Okay, it did capture on the Xbox, and then on the PlayStation 5. Okay. All right. If you look at the Xbox version and then the PlayStation 5 version, you can see that the forks on the bike have more of a metallic copper look to them on the PlayStation 5. On the Xbox Series X, they look like they just look they don't look metallic. They look tan. Like it looks weird, man. It's not like the PlayStation 5 is definitely giving you a better rendition of what the brass tubing on the shocks look like realistically. The gap is huge, frog. What gap? The gap's not that damn big, Corey. You know it. You're being facetious, bro. It's not that big of a gap. Um, I have no reason to lie about it. Seriously, man. I own both consoles. I play on both games. I mean, like I literally just uploaded pictures to show you that a PlayStation 5 image is looking better than the one on the Xbox. Like seriously, like that's kind of interesting that the PlayStation 5 version can display those the metallic surfaces more metallic. This isn't the first time we've seen this either. We saw this in Dirt 5 as well, and it still looks like that today. The metallic objects on Dirt 5, they look like real actual, they look closer to being realistic, whereas on the Xbox they look a little gamey still, man. Like I don't understand what's going on with that. Who's excited to hear about Mass Effect? Probs be waiting a while, but yeah, we probably definitely will be waiting a while for some Mass Effect, dude. Seriously, we're still waiting to find out about Dragon Age, a new Dragon Age. Now supports HDMI or HDR. Tsushima is leagues ahead of eight. No, 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 no. That's not the case. I do like Tsushima, but when it comes to world design, visual wise, Assassin's Creed games like the newer ones do look a little like they do have way more texture than Ghost of Tsushima does. Starfield was in, so it doesn't matter. It's an Xbox exclusive. Shadow is saying they're trash. I tried S hard to get several PS5s. I failed. Nice. Gaming Project Midnight from Compulsion, Starfield, Redfield, In Exile, Starfield. Game Punishment in 2022. Forza Motorsport, Crossfire X, all built for the ground up for the Xbox Series X. Tapuni's not have anything to play right now. They seem very active on Twitter. and YouTube and Twitter and YouTube Sony exclusives. Doesn't matter if it was in development. At the end of the day, it belongs to Microsoft. Yep. Aside from Xbox, Microsoft gives a lot of good services. Yeah, it is, Corey. Like Assassin's Creed Odyssey definitely looks better than Ghost of Tsushima. Like the world looks a lot better, dude. There's way more texture and detail in the Assassin's Creed world than there is in Ghost of Tsushima. There is. And the world's like twice the size. I can see both of them, and I prefer the Assassin's Creed look more than I do the flat textures that are all over the place on Ghost of Tsushima, man. Oh wow, dude, I'm so far behind you guys, man. Yeah, that was a lot. Sorry, guys. Frog, I get you want to stick it to the ponies to validate Xbox, but why do you attack PlayStation Twitter whenever they announce something? I think fanboys on both sides who do that are corporate shows. What do you mean? Like, oh, when I when I asked him if it was going to be the standard $10 upgrade fee for for gosh dang it, what was that game? Oh, Dauntless. Dauntless, guys, is getting a native next gen app for both Series X and PlayStation 5 that will come, in fact, with DualSense support, and it's free. So are we still like, I don't understand why we're still paying Sony to make us these patches for our games that we've already bought, and like that just doesn't make sense. If a free to play game can find the funds to add these features in, don't you think maybe PlayStation should be able to do that? Thanks for reminding me, Shaq. Awesome, dude. You gave me something to talk about for a minute. That fact that Sony makes us pay for these things, guys, and like free to play companies are like, oh yeah, we'll give you DualSense support. Like, seriously, man, every upgraded game on PlayStation 5 that's gotten the DualSense support, we have had to pay for the update from Sony first party games. Patch is coming. Dolby is not a movie experience. Everything from food, gas, milk has gone up. Do you really think games shouldn't go up too? By the way, N64 games were $80. Pop back in the day with inflation, it's more than $100 a piece. I don't really care that game prices are going up, Jeff. What I care is when they tell me these are going to be the best experiences you've ever had, and we're going to let these games speak for themselves. And then they come out and they fail to deliver that experience for that extra money. I'm like, wait a minute. I thought you said we were going to get better than what we were getting last generation, man. Like, wow, this is not really better. It's just a little bit prettier than what we were playing before. Because I mean, think about it, guys. Think about it. Ask yourself this. If you can say, if you're a diehard Sony guy and you can say that Halo Infinite looks like trash, need I remind you that it basically shares the same visual design as Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart that you guys hold up as like the supreme freaking, like, yeah, PlayStation beta game, that they basically share the same freaking like visual appearance, man. Like, they look pretty freaking close in terms of material, man. PlayStation Router Edition, providing better Wi-Fi for your Xbox and PC. Dolby Atmos is a movie experience. It's full surround sound. Depending on how many speakers it has. BioWare, I ain't buying. I know, man. They freaking screwed us so many times, Christian. Dang BioWare. Lead art designer on Dragon Age just left. Oh yeah, I did hear about that. I don't know, man. I don't know what BioWare's doing. I really do not understand. But honestly, if they want me to be excited about, I mean, obviously I'm going to buy it. I bought Battlefield 2042. I bought Call of Duty. I'm going to buy it. I mean, Mr. Glass, it also costs money for subscription. PS5 has 3D audio for free. 3D audio is actually pretty good, Jeff. And now that you can use it on the thing, it actually doesn't sound too bad. It's actually pretty good. 3D audio is all right. I feel like Sony did all right with that. I only had to pay $12 for my Dolby Vision or my Dolby. So I mean, like, I don't care. I get Dolby. I got the Dolby license for life. But they don't have Dolby. Like I just said, Clay, dude. I mean, like, yeah, I got Dolby Vision on my Xbox version of Motor or MXGP 2021, and yeah, dude, that brass looks a lot better on the PlayStation. I'm telling you. Can't wait for Halo campaign. Absolutely no game shouldn't go up. Games are riddled with microtransactions and DLC and unfinished game. Yeah, that's for sure. PlayStation. Okay, dude, it shot me all the way down to the bottom again. So we're just gonna stay right there and talk to you guys. Halo looks lovely. The lighting is class. Yeah, dude, I paid full price for Alien Elite Fireteam. I think you guys are gonna enjoy that when you get it on Game Pass. It's pretty cool. I wouldn't, Shadow, that you can't say 3D audio way better because that's just not the case, dude. They're pretty close though. And yeah, it is pretty good that at least it's uh how does Sony win and benefit you or me? Anyone here? Prime time gamer, how's it going, man? Sorry guys, I got caught up in your guys' conversation in your guys' wow, dude, I got sent way back. Okay, let me see. I gotta find check. Free to play games get constant revenue through microtransactions. Yes, they should be paid for controller updates. Okay, I get where you're going with that, Shaq. But I'm just saying, man. If a free to play game that it's free to play, not everybody pays for that game, nor do they contribute any money to that game. That's kind of what I'm going with that. $70 is scummy. I do believe that. I don't think I don't think that PlayStation should up their price this generation. I do not believe the games that they have launched so far warrant that. And I do not believe that games that are cross-gen should have a $70 price tag on them. I don't believe that's the case, man. They're obviously built with the constraints of last generation. So why should I have to pay $10 more for pretty graphics when I just spent $500 on a PlayStation 5 so that I could have those pretty graphics? It doesn't make any sense. At least for like PlayStation only games, like PlayStation 5 exclusive games, yeah, whatever. I'll pay $70 for those. But games that are built on last gen, why should I have to pay an extra $10 tax for every one of those games after spending $500 on a new PlayStation that has the power to deliver better graphics right out of the gate? Like, it does not make any sense to have to pay more. And anybody defending that is like, wow, dude, really, guys? You literally paid $500 for your PlayStation 5. That should just come with better graphics, period. Like, you shouldn't have to pay 10 more dollars for better graphics. Like, you shouldn't have to pay for that. The game is built for a PlayStation 4 and it gets better graphics on the PlayStation 5 because PlayStation 5 has more power. You shouldn't have to pay extra money for that. I don't know, man. Anybody that's defending that, like, I don't know. That's just weird, man. You don't DualShock Controller 5 works on some PC games for free. Why not? Maybe have unfair expectations. Halo the Gunk. Yeah, I do have unrealistic expectations for PlayStation, dude. I do. They are the market leader. They make the prettiest games. So yeah, dude, when they don't meet those expectations, I'm like, oh, left scratching my head. Besides Halo, Gears, and Forza and Gears, there's not much games. Why does that even matter, Jeff? I don't get it. Like, why does that even matter? How many exclusives a console has? They're exclusive to Microsoft, bro, and PC or whatever. I mean, like your PlayStation games are coming to PC anyway, so it doesn't matter. I hope all you PlayStation guys that are like, they're exclusive. I hope that you guys have that same energy and throw your PlayStation 5 in the garbage and buy a PC, because like that doesn't make any sense, dude. Your games are literally already coming to PC. Like God of War launches in January, so I don't get the whole argument, man. Like Halo Gears, I mean, Halo Forza Gears, like yeah, dude. Like it doesn't matter. They're Xbox games. They're exclusive to Xbox. Why does it matter? Halo looks lovely. The lighting is class. The lighting is class. Yeah, visually RC is better. I don't think that's the case. I've played Halo and I think they're pretty close, like quality wise, to Ratchet and Clank, dude. Actually, I mean, if Halo was to do a 30 FPS mode from Series X, I think it would be way better, to tell you the truth, to be completely honest. I mean, Halo's running at 60 frames a second at 4K. Ratchet and Clank is running at 30 frames a second. Halo is running at 1440p at 120 frames a second. Game prices should go down since most are sold digitally and has no physical cost of production, distribution, sharing profit with stores, etc. I think they should be. I think they definitely should be discounted if you buy digital. Watch Shadow, you should go watch a Dolby Atmos video. It's on YouTube. Not hating on Halo. 3D audio better. I know. I don't think it's better. I think at most it could be like pretty close or maybe the same, but it's definitely not better. It's miles ahead. Trippy game besides Spider-Man, God of War. There really isn't anything else on PlayStation. I can't wait for Stucker. It's the first Unreal 5 game. That's going to be pretty cool. I'm definitely looking forward to that. Halo hasn't even dropped. I know. I use Atmos. I have an Xbox, but I have a PS5, and 3D audio is way better. Okay. Halo looks great. I think Halo looks good. You cap in if you think Halo and Ratchet is on par. Ratchet blows game out of the water. You're gonna need a 3090 to make Halo look better. I don't think you're gonna need a 3090 to make Halo look better. I think Halo. I think the art style is pretty freaking close, man. Like, yeah, dude. I mean, Ratchet and Clank looks good at 30 frames per second. But I'm not comparing the 30 frames a second mode because Halo doesn't have one. Comparing the 60 FPS modes. Compare the 60 FPS mode of Halo to the 60 FPS mode of Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. I think they will be pretty freaking close. Oh, actually, no, that's not true because the Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart runs at 1800p and Halo will run at 4K. PlayStation don't have a game like Halo and haven't in years. Yeah. Have a 3090. I'm good. Don't have a Dolby Atmos sound. Oh, frog. Stop. You love the 3D audio, so stop. I do love the 3D audio. I think it's fine, dude. It's just it's not better than freaking Dolby Atmos, though. It's not better. It at best maybe the same. Maybe. Yeah, I'm still alive. Yeah, do you know Halo doesn't look better than Ratchet and Clank if you never played the campaign? Oh, the baby. Hi.
Hi.
Finally made it home.
I've been home for like an hour.
Really? Are you even wearing your contacts?
No, I took them out.
I didn't even get to see you with them.
They were hurting my eyes.
Whatever.
They were.
Whatever.
I'll put them back in a minute so you can see them.
That's fine. It's fine. Okay, Ponies. Hello looks like trash. Also, Ponies Returnal looks and plays better. I know.
I can barely tell.
They need to make up their mind, dude. Like, if they're gonna say that Halo looks like trash, and then say like Returnal looks amazing, like, dude, what? How can you take that seriously? Like, how do you take that seriously if they're gonna tell you that Returnal looks great, but Halo looks like trash. Like that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Thanks for bringing that up, man. Ratchet as a 60. I know, Corey. I have it. I played through it on the 60 FPS mode, and that's what I'm saying. I'm comparing that 60 FPS mode to Halo at 60 FPS. Like it's an unfair advantage to try to compare a 30 FPS game to a game running at 60 frames a second, because yeah, dude, if Halo had a 30 FPS mode, they could add way more detail to that game.
I'm not a fan of the white and pink red ones.
They're
thicker, so.
They hurt your eyes more.
But I wore the purple ones all day.
Halo doesn't have one. I played it.
I just have to get my eyes used to wearing them,
Yeah. Just a simple reason, that being about the only reason to own a PlayStation. Oh, what was that? I wouldn't say when you say most impact. It's definitely PlayStation, just for the simple reason of that being about the only reason to own a PlayStation. $70 multiplayer game. I can only assume it will turn out like COD and Battlefield. It's dynamic 4K, Froggy. Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart is dynamic 4K as well. The little annoying bastard gonna kill the game. Oh no. Actually, if you want to be completely technical about Rift Apart, it is not even native 4K. It is upscaled. Yeah, it's not even the 30 frames a second mode was native 4K. And that was from the developers. They said that themselves. That was upscaled technology with temporal injection.
Hey, cool shirt.
I know they look pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, what size did you get me?
I got you this littler one.
Cool.
See, guys, this is what the merch will look like. Yes, I bought some. I bought a couple of. There you go.
You can hang it back up.
I don't know what size I got you.
That's fine. Just hang it back up. Nobody needs to
I
know
think
my size.
I think it's way too big for you, actually, because I had Hunter put it on and it was like huge on him.
You can hang it back up. That's fine. Very cool.
I thought I'd get it for you so you could wear it as a dress.
For a bedtime dress?
Yes, bedtime dress. But Grand Junior, how did you get so lucky to get a grandma, dude? Dang.
It's kind of like.
The game Treyas was an annoying little twerp. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Ratchet and Clanks. What are you making? Oh yeah, we're having ribs. Pig ribs tonight, dude. Big rib. Dolby Atmos is what theaters use for their sound systems. Yeah, and it's usually pretty good. Ratchet and Clank 1440p in the ray tracing mode. Yeah, it was 1440p. I think it was, what did they say it was? It was like 1440p upscaled for the and it gets to like 1800p at the 60 fps mode or whatever. And then the Rift and then the ray tracing mode was like 1080p upscaled to 1440p with ray tracing. They don't use checkerboard in Ratchet and Clank, though. They use temporal injection, which definitely looks a lot better. Where's Halo co-op? Where every Halo has had it since launch. Okay, well, dude, who cares, man? Jeff, you're not even an Xbox player, dude. Why do you even care about what Xbox is doing, my friend? 1080p on a 4K screen is extremely Returnal is 1080p. Oh, dang. Ratchet 60. Okay, yeah, that's where I'm at. Returnal is 1080p. 1080p upscaled to 1440p and then checkerboarded to 4K is what they said. I'm like, that's confusing, man. Why didn't you just render it at native 1440p? You know what, though? I do have to give it to them for actually hitting the ground running with a 60 FPS game and not trying to get you to play Returnal at 30 frames a second. I do have to give it that. Here I'm playing TG 4K 100 FPS RT Ultra while reading you guys talking about dynamic 30 FPS. I know. Oh my gosh, dude. PlayStation needs Dolby for cinematic games. Yeah, I think 1440p is where I draw the line, man. I don't know. Isn't Cyberpunk 2077 running at like 1296p at 60 frames a second on the Xbox Series X? It doesn't look like that. I think the last patch they did makes it so the resolution's higher because it looks a lot better at 60 frames a second than I remember it. Jeff, what do you know about co-op? Ratchet and Clank, we'll have co-op way before The Last of Us 2 gets multiplayer. Returnal graphics are not impressive. It's solid, and I love Returnal. Yeah, I don't think the graphics on it are impressive, but the 60 FPS is pretty cool. Like, I do appreciate PlayStation dropping that game with a 60 FPS mode and none of that 30 FPS. I don't know, man. Anybody that's like saying that like PlayStation games are like, oh yeah, they're great and they're 4K 30, man. I'm like, come on, guys. Like, really think about this. Think this through, man. You just paid $500 for the same price I paid for a Series X, and you're gonna cap and say that like PlayStation games are great at 30 frames a second. 30? Like, if Xbox was to develop the games at 30 frames a second as well, then yeah, they would look a lot better. But at 60 frames a second, I would much rather prefer that 60 FPS, even if we have to keep the same just a little bit better visuals than we did last gen. I would much rather have the 60 FPS, guys. I'm sold on the 60 FPS and I don't want to go back. I don't. I refuse to even play games in 30 frames a second now. Like, I made an exception for Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy because I paid like $60 for that. And I was like, nope. I got to play. Nobody knew that game was 1080p until we had already bought it, and then Digital Foundry comes out like a day or two later and like, oh, by the way, it's 1080p. And I'm like, oh man. And I already knew right when I freaking started playing that, I was like, no, dude, that resolution loss is way too much for me. Like, I cannot do it. Okay, let's see. Returnal graphic. I don't care for Returnal in general. Engineers, it's not my cup of tea, but the resolution wouldn't help me like it either. Yeah, that's for sure, man. Be nice. Yeah, definitely be nice for more 100. And I am perfectly okay with 1080p at 120 frames a second. Like, I'm okay with that. If I can get 120 FPS at 1080p, I can do that, man. I've actually, that's how I've been playing WRC 10 a lot lately because it drops to 1080p on PlayStation 5. And I've been playing, and that's my preferred way to play on the PlayStation 5 is in the 120 FPS mode. Oh, you can't tell unless you use tools unless you use special tools with the upscaling techniques. Yeah, it's not native. That's why it looks soft. Yeah, and that's soft. I don't necessarily mind the softness in a way. Like, certain games, I've started to like kind of prefer that over the like really sharp, crisp. Okay, open world games. I kind of like the softness a little bit to them. I don't know, but if it's like a city, like in a city, like anything out in the wild, I'm perfectly okay with the softness. But anything that's like um, indoors or anything like that, I prefer the 4K. Like, I guess it just depends on the game to where if the soft works or not. Hey, the best game this year is Twitter with 4K 120 FPS. Yeah, RTX. Jumpy gaming doesn't matter, man. I said 1440p is fine, didn't I? If you want native 4K, get a PC. I believe that the Xbox Series X should be able to give us 4K. I was getting 4K on my One X, bro. I don't see how twice the power is going to like couldn't deliver like 4K, man. Like I that's kind of hard for me to believe, especially if this Xbox is like up there with a 2080. I mean, like people were running 4K games at 60 frames a second on 2080s. You know what I mean? Like I don't know, man. Like I think 4K, I think 4K 60 is achievable with both of these consoles. And 1440p Ultra Native looks great to me. Oh boy, Gran Turismo 7, Forza Motorsport 8, Gears 5, Killzone 5. We're gonna get a lot of those. We're gonna get a lot more of them. Does PS5 have any native 4K? I don't think any game on the PlayStation 5 is actual native 4K. I think they're all dynamic or upscaled. I don't know if anything on the Series X is well. Yeah, I mean, Digital Foundries came out and told us that yeah, some stuff's been native. Choose to go Series X and kick-ass TV route. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't. I didn't. I can add PC somewhere, but I mean, this is mostly a console channel. That's kind of what I was thinking when I put the things on there. But I do need to add PC in there someday. I haven't gotten a PC built up yet, so I should just call the PS5 the PS4 Pro Plus. I know PS PS PS5 or PS4 Super Pro. Why I care about 120 FPS? I care about 120 FPS. The human eye can't see 60 FPS. You can definitely tell a little difference though, Insomniac. Like when I'm playing WRC 10 at 60 and I switch to 120, like you can definitely tell like it completely like, ooh man, it changes so quick that for Sony to announce future Marvel games like Deadpool. I don't necessarily think that I can tell, about the 120 hertz or not, but you can on a screen because the screen it like flickers. It looks like it flickers. The the lower the frame rate, the more the flickers. So it's like if you're looking at 30 FPS, the screen flickers a lot more. If it's 60, it flickers less. Like the 16 points whatever milliseconds or whatever. And then when you get to 120, it doesn't. It's not. It just weird. That's what I've noticed, anyways. I don't think even Hitman 3 hit native 4K on PS5. No, it was 1800p on PS5. Tourist is 8K. You're right. That is 8K. It blew right past 4K and it hit 8K. Sony needs to just go third party at this point. Yeah, that would be pretty cool if they did. I don't know, man. You'd have a lot of people very upset about that. Very upset. Nobody has a freaking 8K TV, man. Yeah, there is a lot of them. Well, that's what you guys demand, Metal Face Doom. You guys want the pony salt. You guys want it bad. And it's proven it gives you competitive edge in shooters because you see the image before the other person does. Yes, it does. Xbox Series X has some crazy resolutions on Titanfall, very high resolutions. Yeah, it was like 6K or something. Oh man. Xbox are low IQ. I could say the same for ponies, man. Like, dude, they're both about the same. Just past that point, they don't notice past 120. Yeah, it's kind of what I'm thinking. That's kind of what I'm thinking because I have been playing around with that more. And to tell you the truth, for racing games, I really do like 120 FPS. But for everything else, 60 is just fine. big difference between 60 and 120 FPS. Yeah, I think there's a big enough difference to where it definitely enhances the image too. Like it makes it just feel it makes it feel cleaner, like sharper. Even at 1080p at 120 FPS looks pretty freaking good. Peasant Station 5. Racing or shooters 120 FPS is the minimum. Yeah, I actually want to jump on. I'm going to jump on like Battlefield 5 or whatever and do the 1080p at 120 frames a second and see how that feels. Or maybe Battlefield 1, because I think both of those got 120 FPS. Dang. For the oh man, let's see, what is this? You can tell cleaner animations, but the frames themselves, the human eye can't distinguish the difference. After getting back into Gears 2 and 3, uh, Jeff, you can tell, dude. Trust me, you can tell when it goes from 60 to 120. Trust me, like it's noticeable. Gears 2 and 3, that buttery frame rate. To get used to it, was so used to the 30. I know, I'm seriously thinking about selling my PS5. It just sits there and collects dust. I'm addicted to that pony salt. Why, man? You guys get addicted to the wrong freaking drugs, bro. You guys get addicted to the wrong drugs. Cleaner animations than you can tell, right? Oh, what's a low IQ? Yep, a lot of salt. Oh, I don't know, man. Sony guys, dude, they run with the stupidest things, man. That's why I think people make fun of them, man. It's because they run with stupid talking points that are like pointless. It's like, really, guys? Frog, you should ban talking about games older than 3 months. I know. We're not going to be able to talk about no, because then that's not good. We can't do that. We can't be taught. We can't. Yeah. Ponies ride the short yellow bus. I have owned the PlayStation since its beginning, but the pony salt is just too good. Yeah, dude. The PlayStation fanboys, they get a little bit too extreme with the whole with the thing, man. My games are better. Multiplats run better on PS5, guys, and has better ray tracing. Proven facts. Corey, a lot of them games do come out of the gate running better on PlayStation 5. Like, I'll give you that. After they get patched on the Xbox, they usually run better and at higher resolutions on the Xbox. A month after launch, after Digital Foundry does their initial thing, then they get that patch, and then like, oh my gosh, they're better all of a sudden. It's weird, man. It's been like that. I mean, like, before I got my PlayStation 5, I would always hear, oh yeah, these games run better. And then so I literally bought a whole bunch of those games, Corey, like Assassin's Creed I already had, Dirt 5. Like, I bought all these games, and to tell you the truth, that's just not the case, man. They're not running better on PlayStation 5 now that they've been patched and fixed. Let's see facts. Okay, fine. No, I think it's about 5% of them. Like she Shadow, about 5%. And it's about the same with the Sony people, too. About 5% of each community is complete freaking just, yeah, not that great. PlayStation 5 is inferior. Oh, PlayStation Beta, LOL. What what's that, Shaggy? PlayStation Beta dropped some damn games. 2 terabyte. I have not got it just yet. It comes out on the 11th. And then I will be getting it. I already made room. I put that other 1 terabyte card that I had in my daughter's Series S, so now she has more storage. I should have just bought her I should have just bought her an Xbox Series X, bro. Now, I mean, her Series S has cost me more than an Xbox Series X. $20 more. They attacked that woman on IGN over a Halo. Oh yeah, dude, that is pretty insane. I can't believe that. That IGN lady. What did she end up giving that? What did she end up? I don't watch IGN anymore. Like, what did she end up giving the Halo thing? To say Xbox is better is beyond dumb. That's why I say that. Oh, I see. I am not trying to insult anyone, but when you say something so blatantly contradictory, it's just damning. Yeah, honestly, the PS5 is the ugliest console I've ever owned in my. It is. I don't know. It's kind of grown on me. I don't really think it's as ugly as I did when I first saw it. Yeah, they're Captain Sable. What? Captain Sable PS5, man. I just think it's funny, dude. Like PlayStation came out and told us, yeah, you're gonna get all this stuff, got everybody all hyped up, and then they're like, oh no, wait, you get Returnal now. No, go away. Wait until we sell more consoles and then we'll give you something else, man. It's like, really, dude, why are we waiting for so long for all this stuff, bro? Oh, a 9 out of 10? Sheesh. Yeah, I can understand why the ponies freaked out about that. Like, that's not fair, dude. Ratchet and Clank, Ratchet and Clank. Oh, dang. Well, dude, I'll tell you what, man. Anybody that buys Halo is going to get way more gaming time. They're going to get a 60 FPS at 4K. They're going to get a bigger open world, and they're going to have fun playing that game a lot longer than people that bought Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, man. Rift Apart was about 10 hours, man, and that's I could have I probably could have ran that game a lot faster. To be completely honest with you, the Sega Saturn looks tiny compared to PS5. Yeah, 30 frames are good. 60 is better. I can't, dude. It's getting really hard to do 30 frames a second, man. 30 frames a second is getting really hard for me to do. I've yet to see any cheats, and I play every day. Oh man, I think a librarian designed the PS5. Like we don't ever see to deal with them ourselves. Miss Pac-Man. Getting the 2 terabyte expansion card, 2 terabyte external SSD, and the 8 terabyte hub. And I should be set for this gen. I don't know, man. I'm probably going to end up needing 2 of those 2 terabytes. Well, I mean, what I'm doing is I'm getting another Series S that I'm going to have in here so that I can test games on that as well. 30 FPS feels laggy and feels awkward to play after seeing 60. Yeah. That's going to be kind of weird though, man. So I'm going to have like my Series S sitting right here. And then and they're all going to be hooked up to this TV just so I can see how how games are playing on Series S2. Halo to get over 90% Metacritic, calling it now. Yeah, I think it will probably too. Called a cheater myself for playing the game on the PC. Honestly, I think you were just crying wolf because you were getting your ass spanked. 30 FPS is dog shit when you can get. Oh yeah, when you get frame drops from 30, wow, that definitely gets pretty bad. You don't need more than 1 terabyte. Games average only around 20 gigs at least on PS5. Now I'm starting to question if you have a PlayStation 5 too, Real Shadow, because dude, they range anywhere from freaking 15 all the way up to 80. What was it, like 90 gigabytes for Final Fantasy VII Remake? Make a bigger console with less power and sell it at the same price as the competition. Yeah. Okay. And that is perfectly understandable, but you can't just include us when it's convenient for you and your to exclude. I tried to get an Xbox mini fridge, dude. I didn't get one, so I'm not gonna lose sleep over trying to get one. To be completely honest with you. Oh yeah, 30 FPS shouldn't happen anymore. Hopefully after, yeah, dude. I don't think 30 FPS should even. I've been saying that for a long time now. I don't think 30 FPS should be the PlayStation standard going forward, man. Like, suck it up, PlayStation. Start putting out 60 FPS games and let the pieces fall where they may. Metal Xbox fanboy incoming. Yeah, my Series S is pretty good, but I mostly have games that are not graphically. COD is 120. Yeah. Look, it's Meat Pecker. You guys, man. Halo looks and runs really well on Series S, to be fair. Yeah, it does. Halo looks and runs pretty good on freaking xCloud, dude. I was like, wow. I was actually surprised at how good that looked. I just want at least a better report system. Played at least 30 hours in beta. I haven't seen a clear-cut cheater though, but that should be there. I think ponies are mentally unhinged because PS5 is inferior with $70 games. You guys on Xbox include as PC players when you want to bolster your sales and numbers, but try to exclude us in the games talk about being two-faced. PlayStation 5 is not going to have exclusives either, YG Shadow. I don't know why you can, like, stop saying stupid stuff like that, because then you're going to have to choke on those words next year when PlayStation 5 games start launching day and date on PC, bro. Metroid Prime right now, and I forgot that it ran at a rock solid 60 FPS. Yeah, dude, it's freaking smooth, dude. To run that game at 60 FPS, it felt good. I actually let a friend borrow it right now, so as soon as he's done, I need to get back in there and finish that game. Cheat, but a report system can be abused and anti-cheat can be beaten also. PlayStation. Well, that is dead. PlayStation 5 is dry. PlayStation won't be day and date. Okay, buddy. Okay. Well, you know that I'm going to make a video about that, Go Packers, right when that day comes, and I hope you show up just so you can say just so I can tell you I told you so, man. Like, that's what I'm saying, guys. Stop freaking defending PlayStation. They are not your friend, bro. They don't care. They are going to make money, and you're sitting here defending them when you should just be like, yeah, dude, there's if their games are so great, what does it matter? What does it matter if they go to PC, bro? Seriously, is that all of a sudden going to put $3,000 in your pocket to go buy a PC, bro, so you can keep playing those games, man? Like, seriously, dude, like trying to keep everything to your little PlayStation 5, that's just dumb, dude. That's so dumb. I agree that anything can be abused. I'm sure they have some anti-cheat report. Phil Spencer sitting there talking to freaking Paul Ryan or Jim Ryan and being like, "Yeah, dude, we make a lot of money on selling games on PC. Like, people buy them. How was the income before that? Well, about the same as you guys. Selling to our little closed off wall base." And he's like, "Yeah, once we put them on PC and they started selling twice as many copies, man, we started making more money." And Jim Ryan's like, "Yeah, that makes sense. How many people did you lose?" "Oh, no, not many. I mean, the only people we lost were the ones that bought the cheaper PlayStation 4, but now they're coming back." You know what I mean? Like, I don't no, dude. I agree that I don't know much about the sales. I just play. I know. Do you know some of the PS fanboys were Xbox fanboy? Yeah. Yeah, now they all want to come back. They're like, wait a minute, man. PlayStation or Xbox is actually doing it. No, man, you guys chose your bed lying it. Who cares? I'll come into PC eventually. I was a PlayStation last generation. PlayStation will be day and date. It's just when, not if. Yeah, exactly, dude. They're coming to your PlayStation 5 games are coming to a PC near you, man. It's going to happen. Day and date, still not exclusive. Jim Ryan has already said it's happening. I know. Even if they come out a year later, there is no more exclusive on the PlayStation 5. It is all coming to PC. Like it is. And it's, I bet you, you'll probably get more games on the PC faster than you will on your PlayStation 5. Yeah, I was playing Forza Horizon 5 and drove to the desert and automatically thought of PlayStation 5 game lineup for the holidays. I know. Drove to the desert. Not that's so bad, dude. Exactly. What are the Xbox? Yeah, dude. I don't think you're salty if you're an Xbox fan right now, dude. You're actually pretty happy. I'm hyped to catch up on some, dude. Because seriously, if you're an Xbox fan, that means you love Forza Halo Gears, and you're pretty happy, dude, because you're getting 2 out of the 3 in one freaking year, bro. So you're pretty happy. Oh gosh. I don't think it will be day and date. Honestly, yeah, it will be day and date. Just it will be a date. It will be a day and date. I promise you. Like it's gonna happen before the end of this generation. I mean, they could possibly do that and make people wait a year for them or whatever, but the fact that they want to recoup all that money right then and there, because once they go on PC, they're gonna have to go on sale pretty quick, man. Because PC guys aren't dumb. They're like, really, you made us wait a whole year, now you want us to pay full price? No, man, we'll wait until it's half price, dude. Oh, the only the freaking YouTube content creators are the ones that buy all those games day one. I'm just showing. Metal David, did you see the patent for the PlayStation controller's attachment for the phone? No, I didn't see that. I have not seen that yet. It's me, Esco. Hey, did you guys see the amazing roast of? Yes, we did. I didn't watch it, but I did hear about it. I'm delighted with Forza Horizon 5 and Halo Infinite. Gear 6 is going to look so good. I can't even wait. I agree because that damn symbol paints a target on your back, and every salty console player calls you a sweet and a cheater if they see it. Hey, Frog, we ain't good on the Xbox, bro. With a little pony salt sprinkled on top. Have no issues playing against PC players in Halo Infinite. LOL, I hate to say it, but get good. I don't know. I mean, yeah, it is what it is. So wait, let me think. So Nintendo's been out since the 80s, Go Packers. Sony's been out since, like the early 90s. And Xbox has been out since the 2000s. I mean, yeah, dude, I don't know, man. I don't know what your point is, dude. Like sitting there like all about, freaking helping the Japanese companies, like I don't get it, man. Xbox is doing good, man. They're delivering more of a value than any other video game console on the planet. And you guys are like, Sony and Nintendo are better. I don't get it, man. Like Xbox is doing good, man. And I will continue to say good things about Xbox on this channel and kind of push that forward, man. Cyberpunk better than I thought on Xbox One S. It must be recent patches that made it look better and more stable. We consume PlayStation salt. That's why we're salty. Honestly, I don't think there's much of an advantage for PC players in Halo Infinite. I don't feel like at a disadvantage on Halo Infinite at all. Like I play against everybody. Like I haven't felt like I've been at a disadvantage yet. Nintendo say more. Yeah, definitely. Nintendo definitely sells more than Sony games. Xbox games review better than PlayStation games. What are you talking about? I know. PS5, Switch, PC, and Xbox is last. You didn't see the title of this thing, man. Like Xbox Series S is outselling PlayStation 5 2-1 right now. PC, Xbox. play games, not corporations. I'm on. PC is first. It's the biggest platform. You're just a pony. Cyberpunk bores me. Outer Worlds is better. RPG. RB, what's up, man? This console wars. Wait, how old are this people? I don't know. We're all pretty old, man. We're way too old for the console war stuff, but it is a little funny. How is a console sexy? Ooh, PC is the biggest platform backed. Like Salt Gaming, away PS. Oh, this console war. Point just to play what you want. Who cares what others are playing? Yeah. Who's playing the gunk on the 16th? I will definitely download it and check it out for sure. It's definitely something that I want to check out, but it's not something that I'm like, oh gosh, I got to play. Definitely download the gunk. Nice. Nice, Hannah. But there are a few hackers I've run into. I have not run into anything like that yet. But I haven't really been playing all that much lately. I played the other day. I played over the weekend and stuff, but for the last couple of days, I have not played any. But Halo, man, they freaking switched the XP. Now you can literally level up that battle pass after 6 games, like just playing 6 games, even if you lose. So that's pretty good. Might be a little overzealous, but I think that's fair. Like I think that's good, man, because that at least will keep people engaged more. If they're there for the battle pass, because that's pretty much what everybody wants now. I forgot about the Wii U. Yeah, the Wii U is a pretty freaking good. That thing sold a lot, dude. Oh no, not the Wii U, the regular Wii, the Wii U, man. That thing was like in and out pretty quick, dude. we did have a Wii U too, but they broke the screen on it, so it stopped working. So I've been on only Xbox chats, and they always cry and yell and spam and trolling. They love to hate 24/7. Friend, hate and salt are two different things. Yeah, I don't think anybody that comes here, White Tea Shadow, actually hates PlayStation, because I mean this is an Xbox centric channel, and everybody that comes here, like, they don't threaten to rage quit my channel when I talk about PlayStation, dude. You know what I mean? Like, I think that most Xbox gamers, even fanboys, would buy a PlayStation and appreciate PlayStation games and not talk bad about them, except for, like the third person over the shoulder camera thing. Like they would definitely say that, but I don't think they would honestly just be like, oh yeah, those games are trash. Like, you guys come on here and say that Xbox games are trash. And my big sister and I reviewed our games in theater. Is it a theater glitch? Maybe, but the aimbot on some people with the commando looks strong. Oh, okay. 343 was testing to see how many people were going to purchase the XP boost. Oh, I want to see how many people are going to buy this. The fanboys are worse than the console. I know. I'm not hating. I'm just stating facts. No, you're hating, man. That's exactly what you're doing. Most annoying thing about PlayStation and Sony fans, their toxicity is crazy. It is not a fact. I've only talked about how much I've liked Xbox, or am I wrong? Yeah, dude, that's basically what you talk about. Facts prove it. Show evidence. The robot, no, you're not actually, because you put PS5 before PC, and that you could be proven wrong with a simple Google search. Y'all crying, not me, is y'all babies. Xbox has done a great job in turning their brand around. I believe so. I think they have done it. I think Xbox has done an amazing job, delivered an amazing value, and they deserve credit for that. True, I own a PS5 and I don't go around bashing the console. Look at people like King Thrash. He owns an Xbox and shit on it like he doesn't even own it. Oh, the real IT shadow. If it was a fact, you would have sources and statistics. Yeah. Even though I have the newer console, I will always be Team Retro. My Wii is still hooked up to the TV. I love Xbox because of their cheap console. I had a PS4, but I never play it anymore. Crying, you mistaken laughter for we're crying. We're laughing. We're laughing so hard it looks like we're crying. Level 44 in Halo Battle Pass now. Nice. Certain PlayStation fans are mentally ill, bro. They make PlayStation look bad. Plus they're haters. Yeah. Yeah, I love my Xbox One S. Then I got a PS4, but now I have Xbox Series X. I posted pics of my PS5 in the Discord. Probably won't till February. Let's see. They made the challenges better in the Battle Pass to like more game or kill. Evan, she doesn't love you. Um, why would you buy something you don't like? That's very true, man. Okay. All right, guys. I'm going to go and play some games. It's like 6 o'clock, and I want to play some games tonight. So, working on a video for that MXGP 2020. Hey, Frog, you play retro games? Sometimes. It just depends. I don't have any retro systems, so right now, so I don't actually play any of those. I actually had one of those mini Super Nintendos, but we don't have it no more. But all right, guys, I will see you. I'm gonna try to go live again tomorrow, but if I don't make it tomorrow, oh yeah, I should be able to go live tomorrow because I'm gonna try to get this video and stuff finished tonight. So, all right, man, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll definitely post this video tonight as well. Well, as soon as I get it done. Some more MXGP 2021. Got to do it because I bought a PlayStation 5 version. So I will have to give you guys a really cool video on it. So, all right, guys. Thanks for coming. I appreciate you. See you guys tomorrow.